Okay, okay. So India is a country which is vulnerable to railway accident. Nowadays there are too many accidents are happening in the Indian subcontinent. I believe 2 months prior there was an accident of an aeroplane that was from Air India. It was going from Ahmedabad to London, and each and every person died. This aeroplane hit in a civilian area, and in civilian area also 20-30 people died out there in aeroplane, except one extremely lucky person who left unhurt. There should be an investigation into it, but this can be political also. But what say, God sake, everyone should have saved, would have been saved like him. So if so, in this case, kind of aeroplane is going up and then it is hitting the civilian area and people are dying. 3 days back, one fighter jet in Bangladesh, that is also considered as part of the Indian subcontinent only. It was part of India 60, 70 years back. Bangladesh, one fighter jet is flying and for training purpose, and then pilot is feeling that there is some problem in the fighter jet, then he trying to to make it dive into some uninhibited area, but he is unsuccessful in that, and it is hitting a school. Here also in Ahmedabad, it did hit to a college. Here also it did hit to a college or a school, and I believe 38 people have died. I cannot say 38 to 40 because everyone life is very precious. 38 people have died here. Okay, in that fashion, looks like that India is becoming accident zone, accident vulnerable zone. Means people are in danger, more or less. Okay, there is a train, I believe Kalaka Express. I don't remember the name. I haven't written. There is a train that is going from Delhi. There is a train that is going from Delhi to Jammu. It happened day before yesterday. Today is Wednesday. Day before yesterday was Monday. One train is going from Delhi to Jammu, and it is passing the Himachal Pradesh Kangra district. The district is adjoining Punjab region, Pathankot district. Himachal Pradesh Kangra district, there is a place called Dhangu, I believe. Dhangu is a railway station. There, the train is crossing and then it is entering into Punjab Pathankot area. From there, it will go to Jammu, mere 110 or 111 or 117 kilometers. Consider 110. 110 kilometers prior to Jammu, there is a Dhangu or some place is there. There is one train is passing through the railway bridge. Railway bridge. And railway bridge, once train passes the railway bridge, this is the express train. It happened, I believe, 12 noon or 1 p.m. during daytime. When rail is passing through, one person is taking video. One person is standing there near the railway bridge along the river side. River is flowing like this, and river is flowing like this. How I can say? River is flowing like this, and there is a railway bridge here, and river is flowing like this. Train is flowing on the railway bridge. When train is passing, river is flowing like this. A person is standing here. He is seeing river, and then he is seeing the bridge like this. When train passes the bridge, immediately the bridge, I believe it is a kind of a bridge that is along the side of, there is no pillar in the bridge. It's a kind of a, more or less it is a kind of arc bridge only. When there is no pillar, if there is no pillar, it is considered as arc bridge. It is not pure arc bridge. The way we will talk about the Chenab railway bridge. So it is a pillarless bridge. Okay. Uh, okay, it is like a Howrah bridge. The way Howrah bridge is, more or less, it is pillar bridge. This is also called, it is auto suspension bridge. This is typically comes in auto suspension bridge. Arc bridge means bridge is like this. This is called arc bridge. Okay, arc bridge is not auto suspension bridge. This is arc bridge. An arc bridge where there are two pillars this side, but there will be a pillar here also. Okay, and when train goes, train will give pressure on the pillar, Pillar will give pressure on this arc. An arc is made in a fashion that pressure will go as a 90-degree on the adjoining pillar. Arc bridge. Suspension bridge, if you see like a Howrah bridge. Okay, if Howrah suspension bridge is made like this. There are two pillars along the side. Okay, and then two pillars there will be rope like this. But in Howrah bridge there is no rope like this. Okay, whatsoever. But pillar will be standing like this, much above the bridge. Bridge is flat. What is suspension bridge and arch bridge? Arch bridge will be like this. There will be a road like this on top of it. This is arch bridge. This is underneath it. River is flowing like this. This is the river. It is flowing like this. And arch bridge will be like this, like semicircular more or less. Okay. On top of it, bridge is there like this. Bridge will be there like this. And from the bridge, and there will be lot of pillar will be there on the arc. Okay, and this arc will finally it will be pushed inside end pillar, but pillar will be very small at the end. That pillar has no meaning. Okay, much meaning. Now if something is passing on this here, it will press on the pillar underneath it. Pillar will press on this arc. Since arc is round, finally it will press on the end pillar. It will press on the end pillar. If it is pressing on the end pillar, then pressure will go inside the end point. This is called arc bridge. There is something called suspension bridge. Suspension bridge will be flat, and at the end there will be a tall kind of pillar will. End pillar will be very tall. Here also end pillar will be very tall, and in that fashion, all points in the on the bridge will be connected through this pillar like this. If anything is passing like this, it will try to push like this. If you try to push like this, the cable will be pulled. If cable is pulled, then cable will try to give pressure on this pillar. Means pillar will try to be pulled. Pillar will be very, very firm manner. It will be placed inside the earth. This side also cable will be there. So the pillar will take a load of power. In Howrah Bridge, instead of this rope, cable, that they have used the steel only. But finally, the load comes like this. If you watch, this is suspension bridge. It is suspended. If any pressure falls, then via media pressure will reach to the pillar only, and pillar will take care of the pressure. Pillar will be very very strong. This is Howrah bridge. So this is more or less like a suspension bridge. Now this is the bridge where train is going, and there is a surface suspension architecture. Now this bridge is completely on two sides of the river. When train is passing, when train pass, someone is taking video because it looks sensational. When train is passing through, then the bridge, if this is the bridge, end side of the bridge is on the earth. This end side of the bridge is on earth. There will be pillar, and pillar is on earth. This pillar is on earth. Now lot of stone are falling in the river. Means the end point where it is the pillar adjoining the pillar, that region is cracked now. The pillar which is inside the earth, okay, that should be extremely concrete. What generally people they do is they take out the rock and mud out of there. They will dig a depth, and they will fill it with the concrete. Okay, and then they will place the pillar out there so that nothing would happen if it rains. But there are lot of stones and mud. It is coming out to the river. Means this bridge is completely unusable now. Now, next time any train passes, certainly it will fall. See the luck of the train, that when train passed, this bridge is very small. I believe this bridge would be some 20-30 meter long bridge only, maximum. That's why when bridge was short, when train passed over the bridge, then both sides of the bridge that is adjoining the land, that area started falling. Okay, in the river. I believe from the bridge sector also some part of the bridge was falling on the river. Because a lot of water was coming out like this when train passed away. Just think that if there was next train scheduled there and it was behind them, then what would have happened? We cannot imagine it. One person took the video. This is condition of the railway bridges in India. That is one thing. Second thing is the Himalayan region. Himalaya is considered as a new mountain. Himalaya and river Ganga was not there. Prior to, I believe, 1 crore year or 4 crore year back, 4 crore. 4 crore is 40 million. 40 million year back, Himalaya was not there. And I believe during after formation of Himalaya, Ganga River came. Ganga River was also not there. It is a new river. Now, when Himalaya River is a new mountain, it is not very pakka waka. It is not very highly dense concrete. It is very fragile. If anything happen, if little bit earthquake also happen, lot of stone will start falling from the Himalaya because it is very new. It is not completely concrete. It is fragile only, and that's how many places in Himalaya is a region prone to earthquake. If earthquake happens, since it is very new, then it starts falling. And this railway bridge, now I am talking about Chenab railway. Just think about that what would have happened if it was a Chenab railway bridge. Chenab railway bridge is en route to Jammu to Srinagar. After 100 kilometers from Jammu, there is a railway station. I will read it through. Their Chenab railway bridge is there. That is more than 1 kilometer long. This was 10-20 meter long, so train immediately it passed through. Like a rocket, train passed through. Just think about that 1 kilometer long bridge. If it rains a lot, if it rains a lot, and that is Himalaya region. Okay, if there is anything happens on that, then full train will fall. Full train. Here, at least when it is passing through, three, four bogie will go inside the river, and the other will topper here and there. Many people will be saved in that fashion also. 1.2 meter long railway bridge that is above the river, 359 meter above, 359 meter above the Chenab river. There is a bridge called Chenab railway bridge. If train is passing through, there is a lot of rain is going on, and that person Himalaya region, which is very fragile, and that the where the bridge is standing, if that region will become a kind of fragile region, it will become loosened. Where the pillars are caught on the mountain, if that become loose, then first of all, this arc where it is arc of the bridge where it is pierced inside the mountain, that bridge, that area will be loosened. In that fashion, bridge will also become weak. If one or two train passes through this bridge will become weak. Then after that, any moment it can fall. There is MLA, member of Legislative Assembly, where these incidents happened in Himachal Pradesh en route to Jammu. He is saying it happened because of mining. There are a lot of mining happening in Himalaya. Lot of mining is happening in Jammu and Kashmir also, not only Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Lot of mining happening there also. Miss Chenab railway bridge. Right now, Vande Bharat train from Jammu to Srinagar, it is commuting there. Now, what will happen there? If that in Himalayan region, 100 kilometer from Jammu, if this scenery is, then what will happen? Another 100 kilometer from Jammu and to Srinagar. They are near to each other. Now everyone is thinking. Anyway, I will quickly read out the data what I have regarding this accident, or rather than incident. Okay, Malwa Express. Malwa Express is a train that goes from Delhi to Jammu, and more or less distance is, I believe, it is around 550 kilometers. Okay, 12 noon time. The incidents happened day before yesterday. There is a river called Chakki River, and the place is called Dhangu. Dhangu is a railway station. It crossed, I believe, Dhangu railway station in Kangra district, and it was en route to Punjab Pathankot district, and there from Pathankot it would have gone to Jammu. 100 kilometers from the Jammu before it, this incident happened, and it came to 117 kilometers from Jammu, and someone took the video out of it. Now, railway department cannot say that nothing has happened, minor had happened, we had repaired it. There is a full bridge has many part of bridge is collapsing into the river. Okay, then I was seeing the Jammu and Srinagar path. So Jammu and Srinagar path is around, that path is around, it goes till Baramulla, 324 kilometer. Full is Himalayan region only, and lot of bridges they have made. This is an extremely new railway line, probably 1 or 2 months back only. And there are many bridges. The biggest threat is the Chenab railway bridge. Chenab railway bridge is between Bakkal and Dugga railway station. So if someone goes from Jammu, Jammu, he will go to Bajlata, Sangar, Manwal, Ramnagar, Udhampur, Chakrakhwal, Sri Mata Vaishno Devi, that is 78 kilometers from there. Katra. From Katra, Resi, Bakkal, and after Bakkal, this Chenab railway bridge is there, and then Duggal to Nawalkot, Sangla Dun, Sumbar, Khari, Bonihal, Kazigud, Sadura, Anantnag, Basbera, Anantpur, Kakapur, Pampur, and Srinagar, 200 kilometers from Jammu. Full is railway bridge, full. And then if he is crossing Bakkal and going to Dugga, then 100 kilometers from the Jammu, then the world famous Chenab railway bridge is there, 359 meters above the same kind of scenery. Both are Himalayan region, 100 200 kilometers apart in railway line. Aerial distance would be less than that. Means full every scenario is same. This is also mining prone. That is also mining prone area. Okay, but difference is this is merely 20-30 meter long bridge, and above the water level, I was seeing it. It would be merely 10 meter or 20 meter above the water level. There 359 meter above the water level and 1.2 kilometer bridge. Rainy season, everything is adverse condition only. Okay, how government is prompted to run railway out there, that God would see. I'm sorry, the government would see. But if some, for God's sake, nothing should happen. But we cannot live life with the mercy of God. Okay, we cannot live life that for God's sake this will happen, for God's sake that will happen. Okay, for God's sake many people die also. So in that fashion, I believe railway department, they have to do something that this kinds of incidents should not be repeated again, especially in the Himalayan region. Must not be. Otherwise, people will be in trouble. I think so.